Alright guys, it's Llew Gibson here, and today I'm doing a different sort of video. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what volume training is and how it works, and show you the science behind it. Getting out the pen and paper, like, you know, going old school. Just showing you exactly the science behind it and how I've developed my sessions, the way I train to include more volume in, because we all know, I'll explain to you in a bit now, but volume training builds muscle. The more volume, you build muscle basically. But I've developed a lot of sessions through this and different types of training. You know, I don't like sticking to the normal 8-12 muscle building zone rep ranges, and you can get all them available now. I don't know if you can see, so you can get on my website lewgibsonfitness.com, go on the get big one and scroll down. It tells you everything that's involved, all nutrition and training about it. So yeah, so go get that. I'm starting in 2 weeks, and you can do it with me and follow me all the way through on Snapchat, and I'll give you the full support all through it. So if you want to get big, build muscle, stay lean, get on, it's the plan for you. But for now anyway, I'm going to write it up so I can show you exactly the science behind it. It took me like 20 minutes to write all this out, but I've got like, this is like the full explanation. This is the science behind your training, and you might not even know you do it, why you're doing it. So let me explain to you why, first of all. Right, let me lay down what I've done anyway. Basically, I've compared to a chest day, because we all have chests. So I've compared to a chest session, and basically I've compared it as the same exercise. So obviously I know you're going to be doing your flies, your cable flies, your pullovers, everything else, but I've compared it to one exercise and said, say now you're doing 6 exercises, I've said that every exercise you're going to be doing is the same exercise, which is going to be the bench press, right? So obviously that's going to be different, but it's to compare it to a different type of session, you have to use the same principles and the same variables. You have to keep the variables the same. So to make it fair, this is what I've done, and I've left it the same before you start picking up on things. You might think, well, why has he done that? Right, so anyway, what I've said for was for the average, if I load this, I don't know if it's worse. Right, so basically, for the average 8 to 12 rep range theory, right? So that's what you hear of most of the time is the maximal or the best, the optimum range for building muscle. So it's chest day, you know, smiley face, 6 exercises. You probably averaged, well, what I see anyways, this is what I think is average, right? So 6 exercises, 3 sets on each exercise, and 10 reps on each exercise, on each set. So the volume behind it. Volume is what's going to build your muscle, right? Let me just explain what volume is. So volume is what's going to build your muscle. The more volume you have, or volume points as I've put in here, the more volume you get in every session, you should build muscle. The most you get is where you build muscle. And how you improve and build on your muscle that you've already got is by increasing volume every single session that you do. So that might sound a bit weird and a bit like, you know, hard at first, but this happens from, you might not even notice you're doing it. So if you're using the cables, the next week you might be a tiny bit stronger, and you might just move it down a little bit, and that will increase your volume. So you don't even know you're probably doing it. But anyway, volume is sets times reps times weight. So it's the number of sets you do in a session times by the number of reps you do in them sets, and then times by the weight you're using. So if any of them variables change, if they go up, if the number of reps you do goes up, if the number of sets you do goes up, if the number of weight you're using goes up, then you're increasing volume. So you don't need to be scared about it. You don't need to think, oh shit, have I done enough? Have I done enough to change my volume this week? It'll change naturally, but these are the sessions. What I'm going to show you now is how to train to increase your volume by a lot. So that's what I've done anyway. So if you look here, you've got volume, you've got 6 exercises here, they're all the bench press, as you can see. So 3 sets times 10 reps equals times 100 kilos, which is what I'm saying I'm using. That equals 3,000 volume points. If I'm doing that with 6 exercises, you add them all up and you come to 18,000 total volume points for that session, right? So that's the easy, boring way, simple. You know, whoever thought of that is, yeah, he's alright, not very clever. It's just, you know, something stupid. But anyway, this is from my Get Big plan, my pyramid chest workout. This is going to include a lot of volume. You're going to be able to lift heavy. You're going to be able to hit your one reps, 2 reps heavy weight. You're going to work on strength, and you're going to get way more volume in than you would from a normal boring chest workout. So first exercise, we're doing bench press. We've got 9 sets. Yeah, it looks scary at first, but they're not stupidly high reps, and like it's not the boring 3 sets 10 reps or 10 reps throughout or 8 reps throughout, right? So you start off. These are warm-up sets. You don't even have to be going to failure on the first 3 sets. So it's 20 reps, 15 reps, and 12 reps. You multiply them by the weight you're using, and you're not going to failure. You're coming out with these big high numbers of volume points already, and you're not even really hurting your chest now. You're just warming up still. But this is still, no matter what, is still going to get in plenty of volume. Then you're going into working sets. You're getting up to 4, 5, 6 set, and then you're using 8 reps, 4 reps, 2 reps. So now you're using heavier weight. You can see it's 90 kilos, 100 kilos, 110 kilos. Yeah, the volume isn't as high, but this is working on strength. This is fun. You're enjoying your training. This is it's still getting plenty of volume in. So then you're going on, you're hitting your 1 rep max. You go 120, and that's 120 volume points. Then you're decreasing the weight. You're pyramiding back down. You're lowering the weight really low now, and you're just pumping it out, getting the pump. You're getting 15 reps, 20 reps, and that's giving you more volume points. So for that just first set, first exercise, you've got a massive 6,570 volume points. Exercise 2, on my normal session, it would be another like dumbbell incline press or something. But to keep it fair and to compare properly, I've said the bench press again. I said it's exactly the same as above. It's the same principle. So you're having another 6,570 volume points. So you add them together, you're nearly already taking over the other session, the boring chest workout, which you're probably bored of already. So exercise 3 now, this is when I'd probably be moving on to fly movements, to really work on the weak points of the chest. This is all explained in, Get Big, if you want to have a look at that. But exercise 3, bench press, 4 sets now. You're still doing pyramids, so you're 20 reps, 15 reps, 10 reps, 20 reps again. But the weight's gone down, obviously, because you're fatiguing. So I've taken that into account when I'm doing this. And then you're still getting 3,400 volume points. Not same again. So this would be when I'd be doing variation of probably cable flies now. So decline, middle, and upper. So you're working on all of the chest movements, but still we got to keep it real. Doing a bench press here again, 8 sets times 10 reps is times 70 kilos, and that's 5,600 volume points. And then last set, then I'd probably use like a pullover movement or something. But 3 sets times 15 reps and then times 50 kilos of what you're using. That's another 2,750 volume points. And that session there, which is fun, you're hitting heavy weight, you're working on strength, you're building a lot more volume into the session. You're getting a massive 24,390 volume points. So I put a winner there, because this is the type of sessions you need to be doing. It doesn't even matter what exercise you're doing. This is gonna the set and rep ranges here is what's gonna give you the most amount of volume. So if I was you, yeah, there's times where you can be using these type of session, because obviously you can't go crazy and do these sessions every day. But this is what I've done with this program. I built it in a way so you're not gonna fatigue and blow out. But basically, if you're gonna be doing this, you need to be doing this with every muscle body part, right? So let me put you up here. So this is literally, it's going to be the best way to build volume, because the way you build muscle is by getting more and more volume, as I've explained. But yeah, honestly, just have a look at that. If you want to try it, right, just for yourself. First exercise, do bench press. Second exercise, do dumbbell incline press. Third exercise, do what can you do here? Do dumbbell flies. Do dumbbell flies there. And then fourth exercise, because it's 8 sets. Do say the first four sets do the decline flies on the cables, and then second exercise, second 4 sets do incline flies, and then on the last exercise then you can do some pullovers, 3 sets. So try that. It'll absolutely blast your chest and you'll grow strength. So it's a win-win situation really. You're getting more volume and you're getting stronger. So have a go. Follow me on my social medias for more stuff like this. Follow me on Snapchat every day if you want to do the Get Big thing with me and get big and find out all my tips like this. So subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.